So humble yourself before God. Humble yourself before God, and you will be blessed by his mighty power. Right by his mighty hand, he will take care of you. See, that's the 1 Peter 5:6. So humble yourselves under the mighty power of God, and at that right time he will lift you up in honor. So humble yourselves under the mighty hand, mighty power of God, and at the right time he will lift you up in honor. Powerful part. That's the power of God, right? See, we got to come to God, and we got to be able to humble ourselves before him. Humble ourselves before the mighty hand of God. See, a lot of times, a lot of us, we are full of ourselves, and we continue to think that we know best. We continue to think that we are everything, that we know everything, that we know all, see all, be all, right? And maybe you've even seen people like that. See, this is what it's saying, humble yourself before God. Humble yourself before God. Why? Because this is what it's all about. See, our life is not about ourselves. It's not about the other people. It's about God. Living for God. Bringing people to God. Pleasing God. See, he's the one that's gave us this purpose. He's the one that gave us fulfillment. But see, if we are not living for God, if we are not doing everything for him, through him, what we're doing, see, our life is just a vapor. See, we are here one moment, gone the next. See, the whole goal is to live life so we could get through this life, so we could live eternity with God forever and ever. A lot of us get so distracted, we don't even think about that no more. We don't even think about that no more. We're just like, it's whatever. But it's not whatever. It's not whatever. Come on, y'all. Humble yourself. Be grateful for the little things. That's how you enjoy it. See, a lot of us, we don't enjoy the little things that we do have. We're not grateful. We just want more and more. And see, Meghan Markle, be grateful for the little things. That's how you enjoy it. Be grateful for the little things. That's how you enjoy it. When we have that mentality, nothing's ever going to satisfy us, right? Even if God has blessed us with so much, in our mind, we're not going to think that. In our mind, we're going to think, nah, it ain't enough. I need more. It ain't enough. I need more. See, that's the mentality a lot of us are in. Sad but true. Sad but true. It's the mindset that a lot of us are in. See, are you grateful for the little things that you do have? Are you enjoying the little things that you do have? See, I don't let it go to my head. I'm not about this whole, I need more and more. Sure, I'm satisfied where I'm at. Yes, I'm trying to get to the next level. Yes, I'm trying to make it to that next step. But other than that, I'm good. I'm grateful for where I'm at. I'm grateful for what I got. I'm well kept. I'm well taken care of. I don't need anything else. See, but I'm grateful for everything that God has given me and done for me. And I thank him every single day. There's not a day that goes by that I don't thank God. You know I do. I know I do. God is my everything. See, if I'm not over here doing what I need to do, if I'm not grateful and thankful for everything that he's done for me, then truly I'm not doing what I need to do. And there's a lot more work that I need to do if I'm not being grateful enough. For real. There is nothing neither good nor bad. Only if you think so. See, I think in a positive way, when we feel like William Shakespeare, there is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. There's nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. Like if we don't know if we made the right decision or whatever, I think that's when this quote really plays a role. Because there is certain things that's good and bad. There's some things that are sinful and not sinful. There's certain things that are harmful and not harmful. See, it is black and gray in some areas, but I think what this one's speaking about is, did you make the right decision? Did you make a bad decision? What is it? See, only when you start overthinking it, only when you start really thinking about what you've done, what you've been doing and all this stuff, then it's like, man, okay, maybe there's something about this, right? Maybe there's something about this. Maybe I'm the one that's, overthinking things. So you just gotta, my biggest thing is meditate, prayer, ask God, and just let it go from there. Let God work his magic, let God work his power and his wonder, and just go from there. See, I'm not gonna overthink every little thing. I'm not gonna overthink every single thing that I do and think, oh man, was that a good decision? Was that a bad decision? And then my mind's just going crazy. See, if it's not a black and white issue, so the best view is always going to come after the hardest climb. See, I have a story about that too. A few years back, went on a hiking trip with Anonymous. The best view comes after the hardest climb. The best view comes after the hardest climb. Some friends from Bible study. If anyone knows me, I'm scared of heights. So this one was definitely really crazy. So definitely a lot of hiking, definitely a lot of steep hills. Man, how bold was I scared, but I kept pushing through. And once I made it to the top, bro, that view was amazing. Seeing everything, so beautiful. But see, if I didn't try to overcome my fear, if I didn't try to overcome get out of my comfort zone, do something scary, do something challenging, bro, I would have never been able to see that view in real time. See, that's the crazy thing, right? That's the crazy thing. It's like, man, I did that. I accomplished that. I made it to the top, bro. I made it to the top. And like, thinking back at it, I felt so accomplished. And now that I think about it, I'm like, man, I need to have that mentality with everything that I do, so I can overcome these little fears, even these big fears, and be able to enjoy the view that I probably would never be able to enjoy if I didn't overcome these things, right? See, those hardest climbs, they're gonna be worth it, because that view that you're gonna see from there after you've climbed the hardest mountains, oh bro, until you actually do it, you'll know and you'll feel exactly how that made me feel when I did that, when I accomplished that. You can and you should, and if you're brave enough, you will start. See, we always talk about procrastination. We always talk about people putting it off, starting it tomorrow. I'll do it next time. See, that type of mentality. Stephen King, you can, you should, and if you're brave enough to start, you will. You can, you should, and if you're brave enough to start, you will. See, a lot of us, we're in it. A lot of us, we do that every single time. But honestly, it's going to be those who are brave enough. Those who are brave enough to actually start. Those that are brave enough to actually take that first step, to do that big thing that they probably thought they never would. That's for real though. See, a lot of us, we do these different things. We're in it, but we're too scared to start. We're too scared to take the next step. We're too scared to do A, B, or C. I understand that. I understand that. It's a scary thing. It is. You gotta put some effort, you gotta put some work. Sometimes you gotta do some homework, you gotta do some research. Then you gotta put it into action. See, it's easier to just put it off, but the brave thing, the hard thing to do, is gonna be actually starting. Start that journey. Make that first step that you need to make to take it to the next level. Once you've done that, I promise you it's going to be worth it. Once you've done that, I promise you nothing's going to hold you back. Nothing's going to stop you. See, people, we're all in the same boat. Some of us have begun our journey. Some of us are still putting it off. But whatever it is, we all been there. We all will be there. We just got to be brave enough to make that first step. True sign of intelligence is imagination, right? Some of us, man, as kids, we have the craziest and biggest imaginations ever. Then we become adult, we kind of start. Albert Einstein, the true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. Because it's kind of discouraged. People are like, man, imagination's for children. That's childish, right? We listen to them, we lose our imagination, we lose our creativity. But see, for some of us, for the very few that still has that imagination, that has those goals and those dreams, I promise you it's going to be worth it. But you gotta do your part. You gotta be able to take it to the next level and do what you gotta do. I know it's going to be hard. But you could do it, I could do it, we could all do it. But here's the thing. Here's the kicker, right? Are you allowing your imagination to reach its full potential? Are you allowing your imagination to really do some big things, do some wonders in your life, or are you just being held back by the perception of others, by the actions of others, just trying to fit in, or just you feel guilty, you feel ashamed? Because I'm going to tell you right now, if you're not letting your creativity come out, if you're not letting your imagination run wild, then you are holding yourself back. You are preventing yourself from having this potential to be something incredible, but that's on you. What are you going to do next? Where are you going to go to the next level? How are you going to make it to the top? How? When are you going to finally let your imagination, your creativity take you to the next level so you can showcase it? That God-given ability. When are you going to showcase it?